What's up, boys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed your boring-ish Tuesday on the foot market today. The market actually did really, really well today. It was kind of nice to see things kind of rebounding, going back up. A lot of the fodder went up today, 85, 84, 83. The high-tier market kind of stayed where it was. Nothing really happened there. It's good to see the market kind of sit and marinate. It's good to see that things are starting to go back up. I don't think it's going to last long. We didn't get a pack SBC today, which I kind of was expecting today. I thought we were going to get the XBC today because we have had only two so far. I think we had it the first day and the second day, and that's it from them so far. I was expecting another one today. Usually they release 45K pack, 55K pack, 50K pack for pretty cheap, usually around like 5 to 10K. They did that last year. I think they did it twice within the full cycle, and I believe last year it was on the 5th day of Footmas or the 4th day of Footmas. So I'm expecting it to come tomorrow, which is why I don't think that the market is going to stay high for too much longer. I think there's going to be a 5 to 10K SBC tomorrow. That's going to drop a lot of prices of the fodder cards. I believe that if you're in any of the Team of the Year nominee cards, I would try to get out of that. I think that they're going to be dropping something tomorrow in that regard. What they dropped today was definitely a step in the right direction. This Diego Carlos, I put him in my squad. I had PK, what promo was this PK? I don't even remember. Scream promo. I did the Scream PK SBC. He's been in my team pretty well ever since I did him. He's been really good. I've played about 83 games with him. I mean, obviously I don't play foot too much right now. I kind of just concentrate on the trading aspect of things. But I think as we roll into Prime Icons, and I really want to get moments with Zabio, so I'll be trading and playing, and I want to try out some of these new Team of the Year cards and things like that. Do maybe a couple of reviews on the channel for you guys if we have enough fundage, of course. But as I was saying, this Diego Carlos is a very good card. Very good card. He's a Brazilian in La Liga, which is very, very easy links. He's a medium high 6'1" with a 4-star weak foot. That's very, very, very good. I played a couple games with him already just while I was on stream. I put an engine on him. I don't think he needs the too much extra pace. I might switch to a shadow later on. I just wanted the extra balance and agility, but he doesn't even feel that clunky. So I think I'm going to take it off and put a shadow on him. He's really, really, really good. The card that I would compare him to, and I saw this comparison, I think it was on, excuse me, on Twitter that I saw, was Rio Ferdinand. If you guys look at Rio and you look at this card, they are very, very similar. And Rio is about 800K, give or take. So he is an icon, of course, but a very good card nonetheless. And I think that you guys can really kind of look at the comparison of them side by side and kind of make your own deduction. The pace is a little bit less. The defending is pretty similar. The agility and balance are very close as well. Sorry, the balance and reactions are very close. Actually, they're identical. So those are the two stats that kind of pop out at me. He's going to feel the same as far as clunkiness. His agility is a little bit higher, which is really, really nice. And you see the defending stats and the physical stats are pretty close. So for about 40K, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer for me. I did him right away. It was a way to get some of the cards out of my club and take some of the money in another way instead of selling them on. As some of you guys know, I was unassigned very, very long time. I just want to give you guys an update on that. I sold every last one of my Pepes today. We sold each and every one of them for about 1,100 coins profit. So over I think I had about 200 to 300 of them. It was a good day, At least 200K. I might have been closer to 300K depending on how many I had, but it was a good day. I have a bunch more Peasies that I still have on my transfer list. There's 28 that I'm still unassigned on, and I have a whole other bunch of them on my transfer pile. I'll just get a relist here. So I'm waiting. The reason I'm waiting is because he will be out of packs come tomorrow, I believe. He had a 2-goal, 1-assist performance on the weekend with a man of the match. So I think that he is going to be getting a team of the week. It's almost a for sure thing. So I'm just holding out. I feel like I want to sell him at like 5.3, 5.4. And I feel like he's probably going to hit maybe 6K. So I'm just waiting out on it. If I take a little loss because he gets mass supplied, then I'll bite that bullet when it comes. As far as the transfer list kind of update, I will walk you guys through all this stuff. I found a Bruno Fernandes on my unassigned pile. Apparently, I had bought this a while ago, and I totally forgot about it. Just looking at picking up out of pack special cards pretty much. Got a couple St. Juice days at 120. I think I have 3 or 4 of them at 120. I've been trying to trade with these Team of the Year nominee cards. I'm definitely going to be out before 1 p.m. UK or 6 p.m. UK tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to be out of them. That way I'm not going to take a hit because, as I said, I believe we're going to be having pack supply tomorrow. At least that's just what the calendar is kind of saying. Just a bunch of discard informs. Again, more blues. Picked up this Bobby Firmino. I think we picked him up at 90 flat. Oh, 89.5. Very good, very good. He'll hit 97, I think. I'm just going to try and get out of it. But yeah, that's just an update on the transfer list. Nothing too crazy. We got a bunch of Laportes here as well. I was just looking at the trend. I'm just trying to kind of chance it. Alexander's an interesting one for me. I think he'll be 125, 130 on Thursday. So I'm going to ride this one out. Even if we do get pack supply, I'm just going to kind of keep listing high and try to get a lazy on him. But he's the best Serie A left back, and he's Brazilian, so he's easily linked. And for all those people that don't have like a Roberto Carlos or someone along that caliber, I believe this is like the next best step as far as a Brazilian left back. The other thing that leads me to keep that card is he doesn't have another special card, so I'm trying to kind of just keep that keep that to itself. As far as the club, I've kind of cleared a lot of things out. I'm just kind of doing some housekeeping, getting rid of some of the lower rateds, keeping some of the lower rateds as well, just to do the SBCs. I have a couple higher rateds, couple things here and there. Nothing too crazy. I'm just kind of trying to stay liquids, try to just get in and out, keep my flips quick and easy, so that way I'm not getting screwed over at any point, depending on what EA decides to drop. The last thing I kind of want to go through with you guys today is the other 2 Footmas SBCs that they dropped. So they dropped an Inaki Williams, and I think he's about 40 or 50K. I'd have to double check here, but I think he's about 40 or 50K. So he's an 84 rated with 2 Team of the Weeks and a La Liga player. He's probably about, I would say 60K, give or take. This card kind of just leads me to be a little bit more pissed off about yesterday. They released that Marcus Rashford. I know Marcus Rashford is English and he's in the Premier League and he plays for Man United and he's got all this hype, yada, yada, yada. But the fact of the matter, that card is not 270K worth of player. I don't care who you are. He's got poor stats, and arguably Inaki Williams has some better stats than him finishing, being a number 1. He's got an 86 finishing stat. His composure's a little low and his balance is a little low, but for a 6'1" striker with high work rates, his weak foot is horrible, so I can understand the stipulation from EA, but regardless, Rashford's 150K in my eyes, and that's good value for that SBC. This Inaki Williams, I mean, if you guys are running a La Liga squad, maybe pick him up. He has good pace. He's got good finishing. Even if you bring him on late as a super sub, he's got good strength, especially at the end of the game, to take on some of those bigger center backs, Varane, Lenglet, Militao, all those kind of guys. So yeah, if you do have a La Liga squad, I would say maybe go for it. I'm not going to do it myself. I don't think it's kind of good value for money. I'm definitely going to give his loan a shot just to see if maybe I should take it. If I do end up doing this card, it will be probably tomorrow at some point before it goes out of packs, or sorry, out of the SBC section. That way it's kind of at its cheapest. People are panicking. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a pack supply and we'll be able to kind of get rid of it. But that's the same thing for this Cavani. This Cavani is good value as far as an SBC fodder point of view. With the untradables in my club, I think I'll be able to do it. I also might have to buy a couple players, so I'm going to try and figure out when the best time is. I'll be watching some of the trends on the lower tier cards to see when they're dropping and when might be the best time to kind of pick up this kind of card. This card actually isn't horrible if you're looking for like a kind of a Harry Kane or like a big hold-up striker within the League One, the French League. Good links to Mbappe and Neymar if you guys are running that kind of team. But then again, if you have Mbappe and Neymar, I don't think you're going to be running a Cavani in your team. 4-star weak foot is nice. High is kind of horrible for him, but at least he has the 92 stamp to make up for it. His aggression is really high, which I do like to see in a striker. Reactions are nice and high as well. His composure is a little low. His finishing is all right. I do like his shot power, and his long shots could use a boost. So, like, all in all, for the 40, 50K, I don't even think he's 50K. I think he's like 40K tops to do this card. I don't mind it for a fodder aspect, and that's pretty well the only reason that I'm going to be doing this SBC. Other than that, I think today was a step in the right direction. EA did a decent job. They kind of brought a little bit of faith back. I'm very interested to see what tomorrow brings. I do already know what the player is for tomorrow based on the leaks. If you guys don't know the leaks, find them on Twitter. If you're really that interested, I'm not going to release them to you. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what they bring tomorrow. It depends on the price point tomorrow for the players, but hopefully they don't screw it up like they have the last few days and they continue the trend that they had on this decent day of Footmas. If you guys did enjoy the video, smash a like, rating, subscribe if you guys are new. Tick the bell so you know when my videos go live for you. But yeah, for now I'm out. Peace.